Hi guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Been crazy around here. Haven't had a lot of time to do new videos. I'm gonna get back into the grind here and keep some new content coming for you guys. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. As you've probably noticed on the channel, I haven't been talking about my eBay business and eBay that much. There just hasn't been much going on. I did shut it down for a week because of the Canada Post stuff going on. It looks like they're not going to strike. I've opened it back up. Figured I would update it from time to time and let you guys know how I'm doing on that. With that being said, eBay has been tweaking their algorithm. Now, this could be a nightmare for sellers, or it could be a good thing. We're going to dive into it. We're going to see what's going on with it. Me personally, I've had a lot of ups and downs with eBay and the algorithm. I don't know what the hell they're doing, honestly. Some days you're selling like 200 bucks worth of stuff, and some days you're selling like nothing. I don't understand. It's very sporadic and erratic for me. You can let me know how it's been working out for you guys lately. As I said, I've been down and out a little bit for eBay. I'm back in the grind now, and let's get right into the video. eBay's search algorithm is called Cassini. If you didn't know, this is how it pushes buyers to sellers and how it pushes sellers' listings out to potential buyers as well. All of that culminates in how well you're doing on eBay selling and your experience as a buyer. If you don't know what an algorithm is, you should Google it because my explanation is probably not super great on this, but it's basically a computer system that gathers data and then works on the user's experience on the platform. It's the same as if you, say, are on Twitter or X as they call it now. If you click on 10 articles about fishing, the algorithm will know that you are interested in fishing a lot, and it will push more fishing content towards your way. And that's how this algorithm works on eBay as well with buying and selling. Now, this algorithm tracks what listings buyers are clicking on, and it also will track how long they're actually looking at a listing. So if you click on a listing and then you click off it really quick, the algorithm will have less weight than if you click on it and you're watching and you're going through the listing and looking at all the details and spending more time on it. An established business, say a store like mine, I've been on eBay for, 15, 20 years or whatever. My store will get pushed out more in the algorithm as opposed to a new seller, because it does go by your sales history, activity level, your feedback ranking and all that. Bigger stores will always get pushed out more. They always have more of an advantage. And this is why a lot of resellers will tell you, list every day because it's giving you activity. List, ship, do whatever it is you're going to do, but do a little bit every day so the platform sees that you are active every day, and it will push your listings out more. This is something I really need to get back into in my own business. For the sellers out here, the algorithm punishes keyword stuffing. So if you put a bunch of stuff into a listing that's unnecessary and trying to captivate this huge massive audience, the algorithm will find this. They can understand what you're doing, and you will get punished for it, and it will drop you to the bottom of the ranking. So you don't want to do this, guys. It's just a helpful tip. You don't need 1,000 words to describe a video game or something. Make it short, simple, to the point. Put a little bit of blurb about condition in there. You can put VG, was very good or excellent or whatever at the end of the title. No big deal. Don't put a bunch of words in there that's nonsense. You don't need to. This algorithm also takes into account the quality of your listings. So if you have good photos, good write-ups, good descriptions, you're going to get pushed out more to people. This is something I definitely need to work on. My photos aren't that great. My descriptions are usually very short. I don't put too much in it. I mean, I'm selling DVDs and video games. How much are you going to put in there, right? It's more about the condition. People know what they're buying to me. But if I do a better description, maybe I'll get a little bit more sales out of it. I don't know. This is something I will experiment with this. I'll definitely let you guys know. The CTR, better known as click-through rate, your conversion on this is going to help you in the long run on eBay, and let me tell you why. Someone clicks on one of your products and then clicks away but buys the same product from someone else. This is going to be detrimental to you, not only financially, but in the algorithm. You want the sell-through rate to be high, guys. So if clicks on your item, you want them to buy it. The more times this happens, the more you're going to get pushed out. It's just the way it is. So you want to make sure your descriptions are on point, your pictures are good. There's no funny business going on with your listing. Just make sure it's exactly what you say it is, exact condition, and you'll be fine, and it will help your click-through rate and your sell-through rate go up. Going to be a big surprise. Pricing is a huge factor. Everyone's looking for a deal. I try to price my stuff a little bit lower than everybody else, but not a whole bunch lower, because I'm not in a huge rush to move what I have. I can wait a little bit. I don't want to wait years to sell something, but you have to weigh how quick you want to move this stuff and how much money you want to make off each unit. To me, I would competitively price, go a little bit lower than the average, and you will sell. If you want to blow out your inventory and start over, something like a lot of these YouTubers do, then yeah, mark your stuff down, 50% or something if you can absorb that and get rid of it. Me personally, not something I usually do. Now, the algorithm definitely takes into consideration your customer service level. So the better you serve your customers, the better chance you are to get more customers. So that means ship out on time. Don't put it in crappy boxes. Don't send defective items. If something arrives broken to your buyer and it is the shipper's problem, you can suggest that the shipper take care of it to the buyer, have them reach out. If not, make it right by your buyer. Now, I sell cheap crap. I got to refund a movie or something that's like $5 or $10. Whoop-de shit. Who cares, right? It's just a part of doing business. Don't play a hard line with these buyers. Now, you will get the random negative feedback that you've done nothing wrong, but you will just get it. The thing is, set yourself up so this doesn't happen often and you will be good. You want an above standard seller level or top rated. That's ideal. That's where you're going to get pushed out most. I'm on the cusp of being top rated again. I made a mistake and canceled a couple orders because I couldn't find them. That actually gives you a ding on that. I will not be doing that again. So that's a live and learn type experience. And that's something that you can learn from too. Don't do what I did. It'll knock your seller level down a bit, and you don't want to do that, guys. Next thing is the keywords and the searches here, guys. So as I said before, don't stuff your listing with a bunch of unnecessary keywords. This will hurt you in the search algorithm because the algorithm takes into account the search that the buyer is inputting. And if the buyer inputs a bunch of words, but your listing has all those words, plus a bunch more that don't pertain to that listing, there's a very good chance your listing will get overlooked, even if it is the perfect listing that the buyer is looking for. You have to keep that in account. Less is more on this. Only put in relevant keywords. Don't overstuff your listing, guys. You will sell more by doing that. Points I've given you, once you understand the logic of the algorithm, it's going to be a lot easier to streamline your listing process on eBay, and you probably will sell a little bit more. There's some stuff in here that I didn't realize that I've just started to take note of. And it definitely helps me, and I hope it does help you guys too. Points I've went over. Once you understand the logic of the algorithm, definitely increase your sales and the activity that you have on your own store. You'll definitely get more traffic, and that's the main thing, guys. It's all a numbers game on eBay. The more traffic you can get, the more you will sell. This is all stuff I'm going to work on. It's going to be a big experiment here for me. I will be bringing you guys along for the ride. It's all a journey on collecting video games, collecting toys, making yourself a little side income hustle. And if you do it full time, good for you too. That's awesome. Some of these tips can help you regardless of what level you're at. Really hard to say how the algorithm will keep evolving. I know myself, I'm looking at people using AI more to write up listings and stuff like that. I'm not to that point. I'm more hands-on. I can write up a little blurb really quick. I mean, if you want to use AI to do it, and that's really awesome. And if you do, yeah, please leave a note in the comment. I'd really like to see how you're doing it. If you think you're doing it better than me, which you probably are, then let me know as well. No one knows the future of this stuff, guys. I don't. It's going to forever evolve on the marketplace. Bag on eBay a lot because a lot of the stuff I really dislike. The fees are high. A lot of the listing stuff does seem to be very manipulative, paying for promoted listings to get up to the top. I don't like that. And even the promoted listings, there's no guarantee that even though you've paid for it, that you're going to get bumped up near the top anyways. And eBay has already stated that. So, it helps. But is it the be-all, end-all? I really don't know. Main advice would be to keep on top of your eBay store. Definitely check your prices every month or two, especially if you're like me doing movies and video games. You're going to want to know if the market's up or down in this. Me personally, I don't change my prices a lot. I just don't have time to go through it. I have too many listings. The best strategy there, but it is what it is. But it is just the way it is for me. I don't have time to do that. But like they say, you have to change with the times. If you're good at using AI, I would use that to your advantage. You can definitely go online, research how the algorithm works on eBay. They usually will send out little blurbs if it's changing or not, or you can go on the seller community boards on Reddit or eBay itself and see what people are talking about in their experiences. It's a very good tool to have in your toolbox, guys. If you're having trouble on the platform, there's always people willing to lend advice. I will give you as much advice as I can. Like I said, I'm not a big seller. Definitely side hustle territory for me. There's a lot of huge sellers that are willing to give out their knowledge and will help out. I know a lot of them watch my channel and I watch their channel. They're really good people. I'm sure if you reached out to them in the comments, they'd be more than happy to help you. As always, I hope everyone's killing it on eBay and making some money here. It's been pretty down for me. It looks like it may start picking up. We're going to see how this goes. You're always going to battle with algorithms, the economy, you know, how much product is out there, you know, price fluctuations. That's the way she is on eBay, guys. I wish you the best. Keep killing it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.